Okay, so we come to one of our last parts. I wanted to show you about if a customer calls in or texts or emails in and says that they're unable to find or we were unable to find a report. What happens is when, excuse me, when it says show my report, what should happen is on that page, the customer should see the report pop up on their page. Some customers think it should be emailed to them and they close the page out, not knowing the report would pop up. They don't give it time to come up. Um, so they don't receive the report. So in those cases, they will call in and say, I didn't receive my report. I would like my money back. In that case, what we want to do always is try to keep the customer happy without trying to get a refund. So we do have a database search. It's called Melissa Data is the first one. We do have several of them actually. We have LoopNet is another one. And the most recent one we acquired was foreclosures.com, and that's somewhere here on my bookmarks. Um, Whereas that's one of the sites we use to look up all of our searches. So I have actually just went ahead and entered in a property, just a property in my area that I know about, and it gives them the property information. Um, what you would do is send them the report, and you do that through Zendesk. We don't use any external email addresses to send out the reports. We always use Zendesk, and let me quickly show you how to create a ticket. I've already created a new ticket, but I'll show you how to do it. When you first log into Zendesk, you're going to see, of course, your dashboard where everything is. This is your ad where you're able to add a ticket for a user. And actually, let me get out of this and get back in it. For some reason, it is freezing on me, and I apologize for that. So Zendesk will load up in just a moment. But what you would do is create a new ticket, and you're going to send that out to the customer. So you would need to have the customer's email address on hand from the CRM system. And of course, when you first log in, this is where it's going to come to. You'll always see add up here where it says add. So you can add a ticket by clicking on ticket. And I'll take just a moment for that to come up. When you get there, you would just basically go and enter in the customer's email address here under requester. Under assignee, it'll be a little button, and my computer is lagging, so that's why you're not seeing it, that says take me. You would take the ticket to assign it to yourself right here, and you would type in the customer's email address, which let me use my own email address as a default. And then what I do, it's entirely up to you. I put in their report, and whoops, didn't mean to do that, but I put in their report, and I put in there the property address that they gave us. If you wanted to do it that way, you can do it that way, or you can do it any other way that you want to do it. And then from there, you would say, please see the attached report. And then I maybe put a thank you behind it. Now, with saving the report, you can do it one of two ways. I know some of you all don't have Adobe Reader or Adobe loaded onto your actual computer. So you can do a quick copy and paste of just this column and paste it in if you'd like. And you would take out attached. You would just say maybe please see the report below if you did it that way. Or the way I do it, I'll just show you how I do it. I always go up here to this, let me go back up here to this print page. Let me do this. I click on print page. I already have my computer set up, so instead of using my printer, I have the option of doing printing it to PDF file. So I just right click, I do a quick print on my computer. I click save it. I name it on my desktop, however you want to name that. And then I save it. So it's saved to my desktop. So I go back to my ticket and I attach it. You're always able to attach a file here where it says attach file. What I do is I locate that file on my desktop, which is always the last file. Oops. And it's going to upload right here in the bottom left. I'm sorry, bottom right. It may take a while for it to load, but once that happens, you can just simply send the ticket off by doing a quick submit as solved, and it'll send the file off to the customer, and it will be a record in the database that you can just basically search. So I've just sent that off. So you can do it either one of two ways. You can either copy and paste that, or you can simply attach it. There are several databases. Again, I will get you the logins for these. We have unlimited searches on the databases that I will give you. One of them is US Info Search. We have unlimited database usage of that. If one of them doesn't work, normally the other one will have some information, and sometimes all of them won't. So in that case, you would just refund the customer. But that's basically how our databases work, and I will get you that login. And that's if for any reason you're unable to locate the property that the customer is looking for, that's what you would end up doing. And actually we stopped, it looks like, using US Info Search, so that's no longer an option for us. But I will get you those logins so you'll be able to find that information.